guys, welcome back. So today I have a book haul for you. This is going to be my January book haul. And before I get into the books, I wanted to talk to you about something. So moving forward with book hauls, I'm not sure exactly how this is going to play out. I don't believe I will be hauling as many books as I normally do. Like this haul will be This haul is 13 books. That's not going to happen. At least I don't foresee it happening anytime soon. I'm trying really hard not to spend as much money. I'm trying hard not to haul as many books. I'm trying to save money as well as I don't have a lot of space on my shelves, so I'm trying hard not to haul like so many books that I'm just not, how do I say this? Like I buy a lot of books just to buy books, and like I hear a few good things about it and I'm like, okay, well, I'll pick that up. But it's not something I'm like truly invested in yet. So I feel like I've unhauled a lot of books, and most of them, well, yeah, at least like 60% of them were, I have to say, books that I just was possibly into at the time, but not so invested where I wanted to keep them. Like I'm still like in the mood to read them because I'm not. The only books I keep on my shelves are ones that I'm in the mood to read, or books I absolutely loved wholeheartedly and will continue to read and reread and reread. So yeah, those are the only ones that I keep on my shelves. I don't keep books that I didn't necessarily like or enjoy, and I don't keep books that I'm not in the mood to read. So, in saying that, I don't know exactly how my book hauls will go in the foreseeable future. Like, for February, I'm not entirely sure how many books I will have. So, I'm not sure if I will be doing monthly book hauls, or if I would just wait until I have a nice stack where I can say, okay, let's do a book haul. I don't know if I really want to do mini hauls, like mini monthly hauls, because I just don't, I don't really, I'm not entirely sure yet if I want to do it that way or not. Like, yeah, the hauls will be very short, or at least it'll give me time to talk more about those books, but also, there's not going to be that many, so I don't know if I really want to make a mini haul or not. So, I'm not sure exactly when my next haul will be. I'm not sure if I will be doing monthly hauls or if I will just wait until I have a pretty decent stack and then I can, let's do a book haul. So, I just wanted to let you know that those are the options, and at least those are the ones I have to decide whether or not to do one or the other. And yeah, I just want to let you guys know that. Also, if you've watched my January wrap up, I have something to talk to you about there too for my wrap ups. So if you want to know more about that, go watch that video. Yeah, it's another thing where I have to think about doing as well. This might all happen in March. I might skip February for everything and just maybe do a monthly haul in February. But I'm not entirely sure how many books I'll have, so we'll see. Alright, enough talking about that. Let's get to the books. So, I had already filmed this video, which is really funny. I filmed this video. Today's Tuesday, so I planned on putting it up. But of course, I realized I forgot 2 books. I bought them in the very beginning of January. I pre-ordered them actually, so I pre-ordered them in the very end of December, like the very last day of December. And, they came out at the very beginning of January, so I got them then. So, I completely forgot them, and they weren't in my haul, so I have to redo it. So, yeah, let's just get onto this. First book, in that haul I had them all like stacked up nicely, and I knew where everything was from, and I'm not going to do that I don't remember mostly, so yeah. First book I have is Everless by Sarah Holland. This I got from Target, as you can see. I got the bonus chapter that comes with the Target exclusive, so yeah. This is about a girl named Jules who used to be a servant at this estate, Everless. Her and her father were servants, and then circumstances happened where they were driven away, and now Jules is back. She's back to gain more time. So in this land of Sempera, I don't know how to say that. Time is currency. So you buy things with time. Or with your time. So, yeah. This sounds really amazing. It reminds me of that one movie with Justin Timberlake. I think it was called In Time. Where, again, in that movie, time is currency. They bought things with time. So, it reminds me of that. I really enjoy the cover. There is a really gorgeous cover, and I can't remember exactly what, I think it might have been the Owl Crate or another book subscription service that had an exclusive, beautiful, gorgeous cover, where I believe it was her face that was in the hourglass, and then I can't remember what was down, but I believe it was her face, and it was gorgeous. And this one, you had the estate, and then you had the stairs winding down, and yeah. And it says, "Time is a prison, she is the key." It sounds amazing. I really want to read it. Next one I have, this one is one of the ones that I forgot completely in the last haul, and that is Batman Nightwalker by Marie Lu. This is the second in the DC Icons series. The first one is Wonder Woman Warbringer, which I still have not read, and I'm really excited to read it. I just haven't read it. But the third one is the one that I am excited the most for, and that comes out in August, I believe, and that is this one. That's Catwoman Soul Stealer, and that is by Sarah J. Maas, which you all know. I love Sarah J. Maas to death, and I cannot wait. The fourth one is actually going to be Superman, and that is by Matt De La Pena. So, I will get all of them, hopefully. So yeah, I'm excited to read all of them. And this one, I didn't notice when I pre-ordered it, but I got a signed copy, and it also came with a poster. And there's Bruce Wayne. I don't think Wonder Woman came with one, at least not the edition that I got. And I believe I will be giving, oh, I'm sorry, my nose always itches when I do these videos. I believe I will be giving that poster to my brother because he loves Batman so much. But yeah. So yeah, I'm excited to read this. I was going to read Wonder Woman last month, but I never did because I really wanted to get to this one as well, but that never happened. The next one I have is Radio Silence by Alice Oseman, something like that. This one I believe is compared to Fangirl by Rainbow Rowell, which you all know I absolutely love. It's one of my favorite books of all time. This one is about a girl, what's her name? Frances, and she draws fan art for this one podcast that she's obsessed with. And then one day, the creator of that podcast contacts Frances and asks to collaborate with her. So, yeah. I am super excited to read this. And this is on my February TBR. So, hopefully I'll be picking this up this month. I cannot wait. Next one I have is Zenith by Sasha Ellsberg and Lizzie Cummings. This is, I think, one of two. This is part of a duology. Sarah J. Maas blurbed it. So, of course, I had to read it. Also, it's Sasha Ellsberg. I love her. Lizzie Cummings, I also watch on YouTube. And I went to the event, and I got signed by both of them. Me and my best friend, we went to the event in Chicago, which was their first stop on the tour, which was amazing. And we were super excited to read this, and we both picked it up right at the same time. This is actually in my January wrap-up. I talk about how it's okay, and I mean, if you want to learn more, I talk about it there. I think I gave it 3 stars in my wrap-up. I don't know exactly if I still feel that way. It might have gone down for me. I'm still deciding exactly. It might be more of a 2-star for me. There are just things that I started to overlook, but then I couldn't exactly, because it is their first book together. It is Sasha's first book completely. So I started to give her, you know, leeway there, but I feel like, yeah, I wasn't entirely thrilled with this book, and I'm not entirely sure if I am going to be picking up the sequel or not. We'll see exactly when the time comes, but yeah. I was still really excited to have this book. The cover is gorgeous. Sasha and Lindsay are amazing, and yeah, no matter what, I mean, even if I didn't really enjoy the book enough or as much, I still really love them, and I will still, you know, support them and everything, but yeah. I'm gonna stop talking about that. Next, I have one that I wasn't exactly going to buy, but Barnes & Noble is doing a 50% off sale on certain, like, new releases, and I was like, okay. So I looked through it, and the only one I could really justify buying, even though I was trying to talk myself out of it, believe me, this happens all the time, I own the first book in the series, and I still have not read it. I planned on reading it, never ended up happening. I've heard really good things though. I read a book, okay, I'm just gonna say, this is One Dark Throne by Kendare Blake, the sequel to Three Dark Crowns. I have read Anna Dressed in Blood by Kendare Blake a long time ago. I didn't enjoy it a lot, enough to, you know, I just didn't really enjoy it. So, I do own Anti-Goddess by her, and I do own Three Dark Crowns. And this one has a bonus chapter, which is the only reason why I think I bought it. And again, it was 50% off, so I had to buy it. But yeah, that was the only reason, really. I'm telling you, I really want to stop doing that. I want to stop buying books just because it's an exclusive, you know, and if I'm not really sold on the synopsis, if I'm not really entirely sure if I really want to read that, I don't want to pick it up. That was the last time I did that. At least so far. I'm only a little bit into February. So the next 3 books I got are ones I'm super excited to have, and oh my god, I just realized that I forgot, again, something that I got that goes along with this. So, the books that I got were the first 3 books in the Outlander series. I have books 1, Outlander, 2 is Dragonfly and Amber, and 3 is Voyager. I got all 3 of these in the TV show tie-in editions because I wanted them in that edition. I do own Outlander, the first book, on my Kindle, as well as, oh my god, sorry, as well as in hardcover, which is holding up my phone. It holds up my phone for every video. But I did want the paperback. I wanted this tall paperback copy. Now, I wasn't planning to get this one. I didn't even really know about this one. But I was planning on getting the just original. But again, it's the floppy, and I love the floppy. I love floppy paperbacks. They're just so much easier to hold and read, and it's perfect. And that's what I really wanted. But when I saw these 3, I had to have them. These 2 I got at Half Price Books. They didn't have the first one, so I had to go to Walmart, and I had credit at Walmart, so that was perfect. And I got this one with it. Another one I got with that credit was Red Rising by Pierce Brown. I've been wanting to read this book for a very long time. I've heard some really good things about it. Oh, it's reminiscent, apparently this is what I've heard, it's reminiscent of The Hunger Games and Game of Thrones, at least that's what it says on the back. Probably can't read that enough, so yeah. But I've heard really, really good things about this trilogy, and I've been really wanting to pick this up, so I did, because I had the credit, and I needed to get something with Outlander, so I did. The next book I have is the other one that I completely forgot in the last haul, or in the last time I filmed this, and that is Meet Cute. Edited by Jennifer Armentrout. This is an anthology of Meet Cutes. This is a very diverse anthology of Meet Cutes, which is amazing. The stories are by Jennifer Armentrout, of course, Danielle Clayton, Katie Cotugno, Jocelyn Davies, Huntley Fitzpatrick, Nina LaCour, Emery Lord, Catherine McGee, Cass Morgan, Julie Murphy, Meredith Russo, Sarah Shepard, Nicola Yoon, and Evie Zoboy. And this is on my February TBR as well. I have not yet read it, though. I really want to pick up a couple stories here and there. at least start, reading some stories. But yeah, I'm really excited to pick this up, and I can't wait. Then I have Made You Up by Francesca Zappia, the author of All Eyes on Her Monsters. Believe this is Francesca's first book. I'm pretty sure. Not entirely, but I'm pretty sure. And I've heard amazing things about this. This one, for me, reminds me of Dreamology, which I cannot remember the name of the author who wrote that. But Dreamology is all about a girl who dreams about this boy like her entire life. She's been dreaming about this boy for so long, and she ends up having to go to a new school, and in that new school is that boy. And he's real. And now it's like, oh my god, what the hell? This one reminds me of that. This is about a girl who deals with, she has a mental illness and she deals with delusions. And I believe she ends up hallucinating this boy, maybe her entire life, I'm not entirely sure. But she's, hallucinating this boy for so long, and then she ends up going to a new school or something like that, and she meets that boy, who's real. Now what the hell? So yeah, it really reminds me of Dreamology. I'm really excited to pick this up. I really loved All Eyes on Her Monsters, and I'm really hoping to love this one as well. Alright, so the last 2 books, guys. I only have 2 books left. I have Autobiography by Christina Lauren. Oh, just to let you know, this one's also on my February TBR, as well as this one. Christina Lauren has written a lot of books that I've absolutely loved. I haven't read every book from them, but I have read a lot, and they're pretty much an autobiography author for me. I have read Sublime, which is like their young adult paranormal ghost story romance, which I did not enjoy whatsoever. But I am hoping to enjoy this one because I believe this one's also another young adult from them. But this one's like a gay contemporary romance, and I'm really excited to read it. So I will read it this month. I'm hoping to anyway. And yeah, we'll see how that goes. The last book I have is Secrets and Death by J.D. Robb, and this is the newest book in the series. What is this, 44 now? 45? 46? I don't even know. I've read so many books in this series. I've read every single book in this series except for this one. This is the newest one out in this edition. Dark in Death just came out in hardcover. Again, I don't buy the books in hardcover. I wait till they're out in the mass market because I own them all in mass market. Now, I own more than 50 of these books because I own all the novellas as well. I'm not going to go out and start buying the hardcovers now too. It's not going to happen. So I wait for them to come out in the mass market paperbacks. I have not read this one yet. I plan on reading it hopefully soon. I haven't exactly, because I planned my TBRs, I haven't put this in one of my TBRs yet. Hopefully I, will squeeze it in somewhere, but I think I don't know if I want to read this right away or if I'm going to wait until Dark in Death comes out in mass market. So we'll see. We'll see exactly. I am feeling a little bit of withdrawal. I really want to go back to my characters. I love Eve and Rorik and all of the other characters. So we'll see. We'll see if I want to read this right away or not. So yeah, that's it for my book haul, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. And again, I don't know what will happen with the future of my book hauls, but we will see. And yeah, thanks so much for watching, guys. I'll see you again soon. Bye. Happy reading.